Bye, Charlie. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is just going to be an eye makeup tutorial. I don't know what we're doing yet, but I do know what palette we're using. I did a poll on my Facebook because I don't have enough Twitter followers for anyone to give a shit. But we're going to be using the Jaclyn Morphe palette. It is one of my favorite palettes of all time. I don't care what your opinion is of her or the brand. I love the palette. So that is what we're going to do. So if you are interested in this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get started. So I quickly primed my eyes with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I am of course doing my eyes first. I think today's look I want to do something a little wedding inspired because in 10 days my brother and his fiance are getting married, so we might do something a little pinky maybe. We'll see where this goes. But we are going to start with the shade Silk Cream, which is this shade right here. It's the first one I've hit pan on because it is my go-to transition shade in any look. Let me find a mirror. I don't know if I'll get any hate for this, but this palette, I got it in a BoxyCharm. It's the Laura Lee Party Animal. It fucking sucks. I'm just gonna say it. But it has a mirror that's really nice, so that's what we're gonna use. So let's go into that shade Silk Cream, and I'm going to put this in the crease and slightly above as a transition shade. I still have that dry patch on my eye. I didn't upload that video, but in my last video that I filmed and didn't upload because it just didn't work out. There's like a dry patch in my eye and I don't know why. It won't go away. But anyways, we are going to blend that out with my favorite brush. If you've watched any of my tutorials, you'll know what it is, and if you haven't, shame on you, because you should. I'm a hoot. And I am going to take that out a little because I'm not sure what shape we're doing or how blown out we're going to go, so we can clean that up later, which is why we're doing the eyes first. The same thing over on this side. And as a disclaimer that I make in every one of my videos, I am fairly new to makeup, but I'm learning and I love it. So hopefully you still take something from my videos, or at least you're somewhat entertained, or you just love me and you're supporting me. So, alright. I'm going to pull up the shade names online because, as I've mentioned in a million of my other videos that I've used this palette in, I lost the insert. Because this is the original launch of it, like before they, I don't know what they did, I don't know if they put it on the back or, but anyway, it was just a card when I bought it and it's gone, so. What shade do I want to go, I think I know what shade I want to go in with. We are going to go in with the shade Roxanne, which is literally the middle shade right here. We're going to go into that shade, and I'm going to take my Morphe. Where'd it go? My desk is a mess. It's one of my Morphe brushes that does not have a shade name because, or a shade name. It doesn't have a brush name because it was in like one of their kits, and I don't know if like they just don't name those brushes, or if it's because it was one of their like cheaper kits. They didn't, I don't know, but they don't have like names on them at all. So, but we're gonna take this brush into the shade Roxanne, and we're gonna go into the crease, and we're not taking it up as far as we did the first shade, but we are gonna deepen that up. And I'm really concentrating it on the outer third, and then bringing what's left into the inner corner. And then I'm going to go in with circular motions. And then windshield wiper motions again. Just to ensure that we are getting blended and there's no harsh lines. Alright, we're going to go do the same thing on the other eye. Taking what's left into the inner corner. Going in with circular motions. Back and forth a few times. And then windshield wiper again. I always feel like my left eye is always like lagging. Like it doesn't look as good as my right eye. I don't know if it's because I'm right-handed. I don't know. I just don't feel like it ever does. Let's take the shade. Roxanne, which is Jack's. This one. And we're going to do that. Use the same brush, and I'm going to focus this on the outer corner and just a tad bit in the crease, but mainly on the lid itself. Just going to tap that on there, and I'm taking my time because I don't want to make the crease too muddy, because I do that often because I don't have patience when I'm doing my eye makeup. But if you want a nice blended look, you gotta have patience. I'm gonna make sure all the excess is off. Ooh, my nose itches. And I am going to slightly take this in to the crease, but just on this outer third. And I'm going to be doing this exact same thing a couple times to continually deepen up that shade, because you don't want to go in too harsh initially because you might not be able to blend it out. So we're going to stamp. And I am going to kind of take that out just a little. And then make sure all the excess is off. My Apple Watch is yelling at me because I haven't closed my rings because I had it charging most of the evening, so we need to work out later though, so it'll be alright. And I'm going into the third of the crease again. It's looking a little patchy out here, but that's my fault. There we go. Alright, I'm going to go in one more time and hopefully that'll take it to where I want it. Once again, just stamping that color, bringing it out to the corner. Tapping off any excess, and then blending that into the crease. I will go ahead and take that in a little further. And I like the way the outer corner is looking. Now this is something that I do, is I will take the first brush that I used with the first color I used, which was the cream silk shade, and I will go ahead and lightly take this over like the top of like the darker color and make sure that those two colors are nice and blended, just so they don't look patchy, or because right here in the inner corner it's looking a little rough, so I'm going to take that and blend it so it's a little more seamless. And as I get outer or out further, I'm going to do it lighter and lighter, just blending. I really like the way this look is going so far. So I'm going to do the exact same thing on my other eye. swatch a few of these pink shades because like I said, I kind of want to do a wedding-ish, like really pretty pink kind of look, even though I know this is looking super dark and warm. But I'm going to swatch a few of these on my finger. This one's like super pink and this one's like duochrome. This is the shade Sissy. I don't know if you can see. My camera doesn't have autofocus. Let me swatch it on my hand. But it's super pretty. Like, I don't know how well that's coming off, but like, I don't know if it goes with this look. We're gonna use it anyways because it's really pretty, and if it doesn't look good, we'll fix it. So I'm going in with my finger as always. It's just my preferred method with any foiled shadow. It's so pretty. And we might be able to blend a color in between these two and make it a little more cohesive. So the good thing about makeup is, you know, you can always fix it with something. And it's makeup. Like, if you like the way it looks, great. Who cares if other people do? It's not on their face, it's on yours. Such a pretty color. Yeah, that would be pretty with maybe a lighter eye look, but we're gonna go with it because it's already here. Ooh, it's super pretty though. Ah! I don't think I've used this shade before. Like, I've had this palette for going on 2 years, I feel like. Oh, so pretty. Alright, let's see what shade we kind of want to go in the middle with. Oh, those are all so creamy. Let's take the shade. What shade is that? Sorry. SBN, and I can't remember what that stands for, but that's the shade we're going to take, and I'm going to put that in the middle of these two shades. I can't remember what SBN stands for. Okay. Alright, so this isn't as wedding-y. Ooh, I went too far. This isn't as wedding-y as I was hoping, but I mean, it's not like I'm going to the wedding today, so it's alright. I accidentally brought that in too far in my corner, so we're going to take that shade Jax, I believe it is. Deepen up that outer corner again. I'm going to do just that on this side as well. And then I think I took too much of that away. But that's kind of what you have to do when you're layering shadows on top of each other, is just go back in with each one and layer it and layer it and layer it and layer it till it's blended and you like the way it looks. I think that shade looks better on my right eye. I don't know what it is about my left eye, my left eyebrow, my left eyelashes. Something's fucked up with my left side of my body. Alright, now I'm going to go back into the shade Sissy and just lightly blend those together a little more. Alright, and we're going to take my initial brush again. I'm not putting additional product on it, but I am going to take it through the crease and blend a little more. Oh, I just said I'm not taking additional product, and I almost did. Okay, let's take a makeup wipe. Okay, don't judge me. I can't find my makeup wipes, so I'm going to use a baby wipe. I don't recommend this. And I only say that because baby wipes are not made for your face. I mean, they are sensitive though, because they're for baby bottoms. But don't ever tell anybody I told you to do it. I'm gonna clean up any fallout, and I'm going to clean up this edge ever so slightly. I actually do like this. I look a little more than I thought I would. I always second guess myself, but it's makeup, like, it'll probably look good either way, even if other people don't think it's super attractive. Alright, so those are the eyes for now. I am going to do my brows and my foundation off camera. I will come back to my other face products with you. I'll do my concealer off camera as well, and then we will finish up the eye look. Okay, so foundation and concealer is done, brows are done. You know the drill with my brows. There's never going to be a good brow day for me. The foundation, or the primer, I use 2 primers. The Revlon Photo Ready Pore Reducing Primer in my like T-zone basically. And on the rest of my face I use the Dr. Brandt Luminizer Primer, which is this one. And then I combined 2 foundations. I used my L'Oreal True Match in the shade Fresh Ivory number I don't know if it's number 5 or number 0.5. And also the Flower Beauty Light Illusion in the shade, I want to say this is L2. Yeah, combine these 2. I like the way it looks. I also combined 2 concealers because this one I have is too light. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear in the shade Porcelain, and this is it's old, I should probably throw it out. The Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Fair, which is too dark, and I never use it. But I combined these 2 under the eyes and I liked it, and I used this to highlight the middle of my face. And then I set it with my Maybelline Fit Me number 5, or shade 5, whatever, Fair. Setting powder in my brows look atrocious as always. We're gonna move on. I did not set the rest of my face. I'm just gonna do that lightly. I'll use my Real Technique sponge and I'm gonna dip it into that Maybelline Fit Me. And I'm just gonna set it where I plan to put powder products, which is basically like around the perimeter of my face. Oh, poor Charlie's sad. She's not like bedtime lately. I don't know why, but all of a sudden, she used to be so good at going to bed. Like, she'd go to bed at 7. You know, Jen did the same thing after she turned 1. I don't know if it's just a phase or what. Okay, we're gonna go on to the lower lash line. I'm going to take, let's use this e.l.f. smudger brush. I'm all over the place, guys. I'm sorry. But, so let's take that. Guess we're going super smoky because I brought that down too far. Let me blend that out. That looks horrendous because this is not the brush I want. I don't care for this brush. Let's do it on the other side and then I'll take another brush and blend it out better. Man, the fine lines or crow's feet, I think maybe you call them under my eye, are so deep that everything sets right in them, no matter what it is. And like, I feel like my pencil brush just disappeared off the face of the earth. Alright, we'll take the number 7 brush clean before I go with anything else. And blend that out a little better. Okay. And let's take the Alamar Cosmetics Flat Definer brush, if I can find it. And take the shade Jax, and I'm going to press that right up against my lashes. Charlie's in there talking. Dad, 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 dad. Mom was the first thing she said, and now she like almost never says it. I'm like, that's nice. Thanks, kid. Appreciate ya. I need to get a microphone because sometimes when I'm editing, I'm like, man, I don't talk loud enough, or like the traffic's too loud. So if I'm not loud enough, I'm so sorry. I actually like this eye look, and it's pretty rare that I do an eye look that I like really like because I'm still learning, but I do like this one. Let's go into lashes. I've been really liking, and I can't believe I do, the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara because I know the L'Oreal Lash Paradise is like a dupe, but I actually think I like this one better. Okay, and let's go ahead and highlight the inner corner brow bone, and I'm using the Jaclyn palette, so if you don't know what I'm about to go in with, you really don't watch my videos, do you? I am taking a combination of the shades Beam and Enlight, which is these two shades here. They're both beautiful highlight shades, but I do like to mix them together just cause. Ooh. Brought that highlight down just a tad bit too far. Alright. We are going to move on to the rest of the face. Let's go to bronzer. Wrong drawer. Let's do the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade Ticket to Brazil. I'm going to take my Ulta bronzer brush. My hair looks great in this video, by the way. It looks fantastic. The battery on my camera is about to die, so I need to move this along. We're gonna go into blush. I'm gonna do a combination of the Milani Luminoso and the Burt's Bees Bare Peach. Why? I don't know. So I'm going to dip into both, kind of mix them together because I want to. And I like that combination a lot. Alright. Hope my battery doesn't die before I finish this. I went really heavy that time. I really like that. I don't know why, but I really like that combination. Alright, and let's go in just a good oldie and a favorite is the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in the shade Moonlit Pearls with my Beach Cosmetics number 4. Sorry, I feel like I'm rushing because I saw that my battery's about to die. And I'll be a little shitty. Bring that just a little forward so you can see it when I smile. I saw Glam, I believe, say she does that. And I trust her, so. Alright, we are going to maybe line your lips with the Maybelline Color Sensational in the shade Beige Babe. And I bet you can guess, probably not, but if you're a makeup lover, you can guess what lipstick I'm going in with. In honor of Jaclyn's palette, I figured we'd use Baddest Beige because she loves it, and so do I. I should have done a lip scrub. Before this video, because my lips are looking rough. Alright, and like I said, we're going to do Maybelline shade in Baddest Beige. And this is just a bullet lipstick. It's not a liquid lip or anything, but I love it. You can tell I mixed this with another shade recently. Alright, and let's set the face with the Milani Make It Dewy. Oh, I just hit myself in the face. Alright, and this is the look. I will try to get closer so maybe you guys can see that I look a little better. I don't know, my camera doesn't have autofocus, so, and ignore the t-shirt, it's just my sleep shirt. Anyways, I hope you guys like this look. I love it. It's not wedding inspired quite like I was planning, but it'll do. I really enjoyed it. I love the way this blush combination looks. I combined a lot of things in this video. My foundations, my concealers, the blush, and as always, the eyebrows are a work in progress. But I hope you guys liked this video. I hope that you will like it. Give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.